welcome back. We are Necropolis. Get over here. Oh, not bad. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if not, welcome back.
Sorry, friend, but the necropolis is closed today. And by order of the abbot, it seems. We've never turned away the families of the dead before, but if the rumors about illness are true, plague isn't something to be treated lightly.
Illness?
When Prelate Forum and his aides arrived, my fellow Keepers of the Dead were plagued with a strange malady. I was away when the disease struck, and I haven't been allowed back inside since. The prelate said the abbot ordered the closure, but...
It sounds like you don't trust the prelate.
Prelate Forum arrived from the temple, and suddenly my fellow monks fell ill. We were never notified of a visit, and besides, Forum isn't our usual prelate. Never even heard of him. If you can help, I can make sure you're compensated, I think.
I can look into Prelate Farmer for you.
Fate must have led you here, friend. Prelate Forum arrived aboard the Stormwing. If you can find out where they boarded the ship, it might tell us something. Talk to the portmaster at the harbor, while I deal with any pilgrims that come by.
Tell me more about the necropolis.
This is the necropolis of Necrom, perhaps the largest and oldest necropolis in all of Morrowind. For thousands of years, families have interred their revered ancestors in these catacombs. It's my honor to serve as one of the Keepers of the Dead.
Keepers of the Dead?
Yes, we're a monastic order. We keep the crypts in good repair. We help families make funerary arrangements. And we guide those pilgrims who come to visit their ancestors. We never turned anyone away. Until now.
You said you were away when the other keepers got sick?
I was with Abbot Ilvel when Prelate Forum arrived. I was barely introduced when the abbot sent me to get tea from the market. I'm worried about the abbot. He's always been kind to me. He and the monks raised me after... Well, I had no other family.
Tell me more about the illness affecting the Keepers of the Dead.
I haven't seen it firsthand. Prelate Forum says the monks are delirious with fever. Now I'm stuck out here, turning pilgrims away, while everyone else is quarantined inside.
You think Prelate Farmrar is responsible?
I think he brought this sickness to the necropolis, yes. Perhaps he picked it up on the voyage to Necrom, although neither he nor his aides appear sick. Wish I could ask Abbot Ilvel about it, but Prelate Forum won't let me inside to see him.
If the keepers are sick, isn't it prudent to close the necropolis?
Maybe. But if it isn't spreading to the prelate or his aides, is it really that dangerous? I have no idea.
Speaking of fate, anything happen here recently that could be connected to Hermaeus Mora?
The Lord of Secrets? I hope not. I mean, I suppose Hermaeus Mora isn't bad as far as Daedric princes go. He's not part of the House of Troubles, after all. But trafficking with any Daedra is dangerous business. Everyone knows that.
We're going. Don't have here. him again?
Fate must have led you here, friend. Prelate Forum arrived aboard the Stormwing. If you can find out where they boarded the ship, it might tell us something. Talk to the portmaster.
Talk to the portmaster. No. Let's run over and talk to the portmaster. I'm not sure why that's there, but that's what he said to do, so that's where we can talk to him. Run out here and talk to him real quick. See if he can shed some light on where we need to be going.
Where's that layabout Brandis? Absent again?
What was?
Not now, stranger. My assistant never showed up for work today, and I've got my hands full directing cargo bound for both land and sea.
Passengers from Stormwing may have brought a plague to Necrom.
Plague? That's not a word to toss around lightly. What proof do you have?
The necropolis has been closed because the monks there have fallen ill.
Look, illness is a part of life when you work with the dead. I'm surprised the Keepers of the Dead aren't sick more often. Plague can be serious, but I need more than your word to shut down the port or quarantine the city.
If you let me investigate the Stormwing, I can find the proof we need.
Sorry, I can't let you wander around unattended on a ship under my watch.
Come
And since my
on.
assistant Randus never showed up for work today, I have no one available to escort you. Without Port Agent Randus or more substantial proof, I can't help you.
I'll go find Port Agent Randus.
Port Agent Randus likes to fish at a little cove south of the city, even when he's supposed to be working. Tell him to get his arse back here, and I'll let you look around the Stormwing. Just be careful. The wildlife along the coast can be dangerous.
That arse. Oh, where in the world? Didn't she say he's on a little fishing off a little island off the coast? That's what she said. Any little islands out here.
What's going on with the Stormwing? Nobody wants to go near that ship.
Good question. I hear it's full of skeevers that arrived.
No one's gone near it since the temple priest disembarked. Not even the rat.
Probably cultists of some sort. My guess, anyway.
The ship is haunted. Haunted and cursed.
Until we know what's going on, I'm giving that ship a wide berth.
That's not where I'm supposed to be going. Okay. See? Something off the coast. Oh, I know. Out of here. Out of here. I'm a little lost. How do I get out of here?
This city's so different.
It is so different. This is such a different city. I don't know which way to go. Where do I go? I don't even think I'm supposed to be doing this. I think this is probably like some sort of side quest. Get on the hall.
Pants off, or
What?
I will gut you like the rest. What? Never seen an assassin get put out of work before?
What?
You're not one of these third-rate assassins, I can tell. But if you or anyone else puts a hand on me, I'm answering with my axes.
What's going on
I've
here?
been cutting down these mercenaries for the better part of the day. I'm guessing my target knows I'm on to her and has started sending them my way. My associate, Harn Orenvi, might know something about it, but I can't bring this heat to him.
Do you need someone to relay a message?
More like gather information. And if you're offering, I can pay you. Harn usually holds court at the Outlaw's Refuge. He'll be the only one there with bodyguards. Ask him if Raynilla Treveri's been through recently. Got it?
I'll ask Harn or Vinny about Rayenna. For you?
Fair warning. Harn might ask you for a favor in return for information. I can pay you back, but you don't get paid until I get paid, and I don't get paid until I find Raynilla. Make sure you get something good. I'll find you after you're done.
I have some questions.
Well, make it quick, before more of those mercenaries decide to show up. I just can't figure out where I slipped up. Raynilla shouldn't know I was after her. My catches never do.
Catches?
Targets. Bounties. Got fishing on the mind, I suppose. I was planning a trip when I got put on this job. High priority, and the pay was nothing I could pass up. Lucky for the fish.
Why are you after Raynilla? And what do you do? And what does she do?
I'm a mercenary, bounty hunter, assassin, whatever gets me paid. Raynilla stole something. Was told I'd know it when I saw it. Research notes to try and gain favor with some rival Telvanni magister, maybe. Tale as old as time in these parts.
Does that mean the client is Telvanni Magister?
I think so. I don't know. I was handed the job by my job broker. He let slip that Raynilla used to work for the client, but I didn't stick around to hear much else.
You didn't ask for more details?
It is a time-sensitive job, and I was told to stop Raynilla at any cost. Thought it'd be better to get on her trail sooner rather than later. I don't need to know all the fancy details and motivations. I just need to know enough to get paid.
You said I can find Harn or Velny in the Outlaw's Refuge. Is he a thief?
He's one of Necrom's only crime lords. Big fish in a small pond, and he knows everybody, so I'm certain he knows Raynilla. I've worked for him before. We're not on bad terms, but I wouldn't go to him if I had any other choice.
Why not?
He's chatty. Too friendly for my taste. Lures people in just so he can get them under his thumb and in his debt. Last time we did business, we didn't see eye to eye on something. Let's leave it at that.
What's your story?
What? My story? I tell you to make it quick, and that's what you decide to ask me. Try again, or get moving. And listen, don't mention me to Han. It probably won't do you any favors.
Okay, so I guess... Going back this way. Hey, maybe this is where that guy's fishing? You know? Is where he's fishing.
I don't feel so good. Should have stayed in bed.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
I usually have this spot all to myself. Well, you can have it today, stranger. I don't feel up to fishing. Good luck to you. I'm going back to bed.
Portmaster Yulene sent me to find you.
Did she? Not the first time the Portmaster sent someone to fetch me. But you can tell her I won't be much help today. I fell ill after inspecting the Stormwing when it arrived in the port the other day.
You think something on the Stormwing made you sick?
Now that you mention it, the air in the lower holds smelled unhealthy. And the passengers kind of gave me a bad feeling, though I can't rightly say why. Look, tell the Portmaster I'm sick and can't work today. For once, that's the truth.
I'll tell the Portmaster. Okay, so we found him. That's a plus. We're gonna find whoever that other person is too. Sure. I think we're maybe on the right track. We're just supposed to investigate, so it doesn't really say like anything specific, just investigate. Investigate. Some investigative work.
I don't mean to burden you with my troubles, stranger, but something dreadful is happening in Alavelis. I'm lucky I escaped when I did.
Tell me about Alavelis.
It's a village in the South Peninsula. When I heard that the glass mine was reopening, I went there to find employment. I'm a miner by trade, and I needed the work. They hired me, but instead of mining, they wanted us to build something.
What did they want you to build?
I never found out. I stumbled upon a group of Daedric cultists and realized something really bad was going on there. I ran and never looked back. I told the city guard, but I don't think they believed me. Someone needs to do something.
I'll go to Avalis and see what's going on. Oh, I don't start that. I go talk to her, and I gotta go back over here. That is gonna have to be on a back burner. What is this one? I gotta talk to that person. That again. In here? Can you go in there? I guess so. The Outlaw's Refuge, that's where we're supposed to be going. Hope I don't get all caught up. Here.
Please, Han. They're not just flowers. They're...
Surely a man of your talents can grow more. Now, move. Others wait in need of my counsel. Your face isn't familiar to me, but I'd know that look anywhere. You want something from me. Information, probably. Well, what is it you're looking for?
I'm looking for Raynilla Trelvari.
Raynilla Treviri. Really? I may know something about her. Perhaps you can enlighten me on why it is you're seeking her.
My business with Raynilla is personal.
All right, don't get so touchy, Fla. Raynilla was through recently. I can tell you what I know, but not without a favor in return. Why don't you deliver these red flowers I just gathered to some dear friends of mine?
Delivering flowers? I can do that.
Braylin Ardus and Menradius Cortin will be my recipients. Braylin likes to shoot dice outside the palace. Cortin should be hawking his wares by the fountain. Meet me at the tavern when you're done, and I'll tell you where you might find Raynilla.
I'll deliver these flowers, and then meet you at the tavern.
Braylin and Cortin shouldn't give you any trouble, and if they bother you with questions, just remember not to give them anything for free.
Why exactly do you need me to deliver these flowers?
I don't, Fla. Not really.
Fla.
But I don't do anything for free. Can you imagine the damage that would do to my reputation? You want something from me. I want to have some fun. This way, we both end up happy.
The flowers are some kind of message, aren't they?
I do love your little questions, but if we keep going on like this, those flowers will wilt before they reach their intended recipients. Let's just say they serve as a reminder that I have them in my thoughts. Now, run along, will you?
Fine, I'll deliver your floral message.
Be quick about it. Meet me at the tavern when you're done.
Right, let's go deliver these floral messages. Have to pick up the flowers. We already got them. Got them in our magic pocket. Our magic floral pocket. So we got stuff to go. Things to do. Huh?
Try Corton's Astound! Are you here to try Corton's Cordial? The new improved formula with half the bitterness and twice the benefits? One sip will get you hooked. Guaranteed.
I've been asked to give you these.
For me? Is it from... Oh no.
Goodbye.
I need more time.
You've been
Please.
served.
The cordial will catch on, I promise.
Where was the other guy? Oh, I think he was outside of town. We can go this way, maybe. He was scared.
Find somewhere to wallow.
Whatever. The guy was scared. Afraid of our floral message.
Face it, Braylin. Luck's just not with you today.
Shut it, Frawl.
Know when to quit, lady.
Interested in a game of dice, my dear? Or perhaps you want to buy me a drink?
Braylin Ardas, I have a delivery for you.
For me? You charmer. What's the occasion? If you're in such a generous mood, the evening could be ours to spend however we choose.
Actually, this is from Harn Oreni.
You horrible fetcher. I can't believe you delivered Han's message. Leave me alone. I have to figure out how I'm going to get him out of my hair.
What's the significance of these flowers?
Its significance is that Han Orenvi is a double-dealing, dishonest, conniving swit. I'll give him what he's asking for, and a piece of my mind with it.
You owe him money?
I'm not stupid enough to get myself into debt to Han Orenvi, you fetcher. He's blackmailing me for...
Fetcher?
Never mind what it's for. Get out of my face, now!
There you call me a fetcher.
That
I gave you
odious,
flowers.
silly bastard. I wish someone would claw out his other eye.
Claw out your eye. Okay, let's back on task. Oh, down here. Still gotta meet the guy at the... I got too many things going on. I hate when I do that. Okay, let's go down here. We'll check out the boat. Then we'll go to the bar.
And without that good-for-nothing lazy Randus in tow. Ugh, I told you before, I don't have any time to waste on nonsense today.
I found Port Agent Randus, where you said, but he was really sick.
Well enough to go fishing, but too sick to work. A likely story. Ugh, I should drop everything and go catch him in his lie. Then I'd have a reason to dismiss him and hire a competent assistant.
He went home. He's really sick. Now about the Stormwing.
First you shout plague. Then I hear that several of the dock workers who unloaded the Stormwing took ill. Now Randus. All right, go investigate the Stormwing. If you find anything incriminating, I want to hear about it.
Yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. We got that okay to go investigate.
What's going on with the Stormwing? Nobody wants to go near that ship.
Good question. I hear it's full
I
of
do.
thieves.
I'm going near that ship. Getting on that ship. We're getting on it. We're going to go down.
We know what's going on. I'm keeping that shit.
All right. Lower deck. Down here. What's happening in here? Ooh, there's a... Not reading it, y'all. Ain't done it. Okay. Where's the empty? Dresser. Take that. Whatever it may be. Go down here. Search it. Apple. Ugh! There's people laying about. Oh. Go down there. Let's get this first. What the heck is that? Thinker? Esquiva! Here. Should I take that? Anything else? Anything else? Nasty little skeever. Ooh, it don't look so great down here. Anything else? Oh my goodness, look at what we got here. What do we got here? Guy laying on the floor in a demonic circle. Yeah. Problems here. Stuff going on. Bad stuff. A little fever. Not everything. ton. Everything? The book. That. Just up here. No, you gotta check everything. I'm not stealing anything. Popping up stealing stuff. Here. I think we did a pretty thorough investigation of the boat. Yeah, here. Oh, here. Oh. Back over here and talk to her. Where's she at? There. So we go back up and talk to them. Hi. Hi. It's a very different town. It's gonna take a minute to get used to it, for sure. Oh, somebody's stirring up back there.
You're back. I was worried maybe you abandoned me.
What? No
If I have
way.
to turn away one more family. Did you learn anything at the Stormwing about a sickness or a plague? And did the temple really send Prelate Forum to the necropolis?
Prelate Forum is an imposter. He's the leader of the Hidden Kindred cult and a follower of her right.
An imposter?
Yeah,
Let me see what you found.
what I said.
I knew there was something wrong the moment I saw the prelate. Oh, I suppose I should call him Blightcrown. What kind of name is that? And what does a devotee of Periite want in the necropolis?
The note doesn't say, but it does indicate that they want to search the necropolis for something.
All sorts of relics and heirlooms are stored in the catacombs with the ancestors. And with Periite cultists loose inside, Abbot Ilvel and the Keepers are in terrible danger. We need to get into the necropolis. But how? The main door is locked.
You must know another way. Get into the necropolis.
I don't. Wait! When I wanted to slip out after curfew, I used the cellar that connects to the city's underways. I doubt Blightcrown or his attendants know about it. Meet me in the tunnel behind the necropolis. I think I can get us inside from there.
Good idea. I'll meet you in the tunnel.
The entrance to the underways is on the west side of the necropolis. You'll find the cellar door in an alcove on your right. I'll post a notice about the closure and join you there. We can't let Periite's cult rummage through the catacombs.
What can you tell me about Perrier?
Not a terrible lot. I'm not an expert on Daedric studies or anything. I know he's the Daedric Prince of Pestilence, the Blighted Lord, the Master of Tasks. Some believe he isn't a very important prince, but people get sick all the time.
People worship a god of disease?
People worship all sorts of things. Periite's followers see disease as a blessing. They revel in suffering and spreading plagues. Blightcrown's attendants have pox scars. I should have suspected something when I first met them.
Seem very worried about the abbot.
I was orphaned at a young age. No other family. Abbot Ilvel took me in and raised me. He's the father I never had. A kind and devout servant of the necropolis, but maybe too trusting. It never occurred to him to question Blightcrown's story.
Blightcrown? As the prelate? Said the necropolis was closed by order of the abbot.
I only have Blightcrown's word about that. I'm not even sure if the abbot and the keepers are really sick. When I returned, the place was already locked tight, and I was ordered to stay at the door and turn pilgrims away.
What about the city guard? Can't they help?
As Prelate Forum, Blightcrown has the authority of the temple. The Necrom Guard would never make a move against a temple prelate or the orders of the abbot. No. We need to get inside and find the abbot ourselves, before it's too late.
Righty.
I'll meet you in the underways.
Right, I'll meet you in the tunnels. Go to the bar. Gotta go to the bar. Need to go to the bar before we go to the tunnel. So let's go to the bar. Oh, it's an inn. Thought it was a tavern. Or he's dead. Is there a tavern? I'm here.
This pint's for you, dear sister.
There's?
You can't just go making claims about this cordial, Menradius. It has to actually work.
I'll try using columbine flowers in the next batch. I'll just need to find a steady supply. You'll get a return on your investment soon, Harn. I promise.
Well, if it isn't my flower Fla. Back, and right quick. Braylon sent me a piece of her mind. It got here just before you did, along with the information I wanted from her. I ought to be careful with you. The last time I had someone so efficient working for me, I lost my eye.
I delivered your flowers. What can you tell me about Raylan?
Keep your voice down, all right? Raynilla was through recently. She sought out Deredrian, a fence who specializes in moving specialty items.
Where can I find Deredrian?
She keeps a room at the Palace View Apartments just around the corner. But do be careful. Deredrian and Raynilla fell out some time ago, and they might not appreciate you dredging that bad blood between them.
Thanks for the information. I'll seek out Deredrian.
If you have further business with me, get right to it. If you don't, you're blocking my view.
By the way, what happened to your eye?
Oh, this. I got too chummy with a certain Argonian associate of mine. All I did was put a hand on his shoulder to get his attention. Apparently, it was the wrong move. He let me know with a nasty swipe of his claws.
He attacked you for touching him?
Can't say I blame him. I've attacked people for far less. I haven't seen this associate of mine for quite some time. Pity. I'd like to thank him properly for what he did.
Thank him by getting even?
No, just thank him. This scar gives me a subtle air of menace that has done wonders for my business. I don't hold it against him. But the same can't be said for my bodyguards, so I suppose it's for the best that he keeps his distance.
I guess. Alrighty, so now know where to go. Question about Raylin. And we'll need to meet at the top. Okay. I think I'm going to stop it right here. So I want to thank everybody for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. See y'all in the next video.